Today again we'll solve some more problems on the increasing and decreasing functions and how to find the intervals where the functions are increasing and decreasing. See a question here. Find the intervals in which the function f is given by in which the function f is given by fx equals to 4 sin x minus 2x minus x cos x divided by 2 plus cos x is increasing and decreasing. Is increasing, second decreasing. Okay, so the same steps what you were doing earlier. What you have to do is find the derivative, find the value of x, then make the intervals and solve it. So for that, what is our fx given to us? 4 sin x. Look here, I can take minus x common. It will be 2 plus cos x divided by 2 plus cos x. So let's simplify it. Now divide it. So implies fx equals to 4 sin x by 2 plus cos x. So division here. So now if you divide here, this will be cancelled, it will remain x. So this is much easier to find the derivative in comparison to this part. Now let's find what is f dash x. So f dash x equals to ddx of 4 sin x by 2 plus cos x. Then minus ddx of x. Okay, this is the division rule. So division rule means it will be square of denominator derivative of numerator minus numerator derivative of denominator. Okay, this is for this part. What about this? X with respect to x is 1. Okay, let's simplify it. So this is same as 2 plus cos x. This is 4 constant sin x is cos x minus 4 sin x, 2 constant 0 minus sin x whole divided by 2 plus cos x whole square. So minus 1, this minus 1 here. Then what are we going to get? Simplify 8 cos x. So that is 8 cos x plus 4 cos square x, then minus minus plus 4 sin square x divided by 2 plus cos x whole square, then minus 1. Okay, now cos square x plus sin, if you take 4 common, cos square x plus sin square x is 1. So that will be 8 cos x plus 4 into by 2 plus cos x whole square minus this I have to multiply here 2 plus cos x whole square. So I have taken the LCM. So you will get 8 cos x plus 4 minus 4 plus cos square x plus 4 cos x divided by 2 plus cos x whole square. Okay. Now this 4 gets cancelled. 8 cos x minus 4 cos is 4 cos x minus cos square x by 2 plus cos x whole square. So now your f dash x will be equal to 0. The square of any number cannot be 0. So 4 cos x minus cos square x equals to 0 into 2 plus cos x whole square with each thing. Now if I take cos x common, 4 minus cos x equals to 0. Okay. So now this implies cos x equals to 0. 4 minus cos x equals to 0. Implies cos x equals to 4. Not possible. Why this is not possible? Why cos x cannot be 4? Since cos theta lies between plus 1 and minus 1. The maximum value of cos theta is 1, so cannot be 4. So this part are rejected. Now here is a formula you learn in class 11. Cos x is 0 implies x equals to 2n plus 1 pi by 2 where n equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay. Implies n equals to 2 into 0 plus 1 pi by 2, 2 into 1 plus 1 pi by 2 and so on. X equals to. This became pi by 2, 5 pi, 3 pi by 2. Okay. Now look at here. 2 points you get. Now what is the interval you see here? This is 0, this is pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2, this is again 2 pi. So from 0 to 2 pi you will calculate. The points you are taken is pi by 2, means 1 will be 0 to pi by 2. So first interval will be the first interval is 0 to pi by 2. So intervals 0 to pi by 2. Other one is pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. Pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. This will not count because point is pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 0 and 2 pi. Because I have taken only one. 360 within the 360 degree we are finding what are the functions increasing and decreasing because others will be repeating. So second one will be pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, then 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. 3 parts you got. Look at once more I can tell you 0 to 2 pi you are breaking s pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. One interval here, one interval here, one interval here. Okay, consider the first one. When x belongs to 0 to pi by 2, we have to check f dash x positive or negative. What is your f dash x? Your f dash x is cos x 4 minus cos x divided by 2 plus cos x. अच्छा, for all the three parts we will have a common answer. This is always greater than 0. 2 plus cos x whole square is always greater than 0. Square of any number. Because cos x is maximum value is 1, 4 minus cos x is also greater than 0 because this cannot be more than 1. So 4 minus 1 also is 3, even then greater than 0. So whether it is increasing or decreasing will be decided by cos x. So now cos x is greater than 0 when x belongs to 0 to pi. Look, 0 to pi by 2 is your first quadrant. Any point which lies here, cos is positive. That means all the three parts became positive. Implies our f dash x is greater than 0. Therefore, fx is increasing in 0 to pi by 2. First part. Second part, x belongs to pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. Pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 means you are considering this part. You are considering second and third quadrant in which cos is all side tan cos. Cos is positive here, so here cos is negative. As I already told you, this will be greater than 0. These two are common for all. Only this will be deciding increasing or decreasing. So we can write cos x is less than 0. Less than 0 because second and third quadrant cos is negative. So implies f dash x is smaller than 0. So fx is decreasing on pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. Then comes out x belongs to 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi means fourth quadrant cos is positive. So cos x is greater than 0. Other two will remain positive. So implies this implies f dash x is greater than 0. Therefore fx is increasing on 3 pi by 2 to pi by 2. So this was one. This was one of the important question. Then again I will back to your exercise where I had left. See question number 7 on this. See question number 7. So that y equals to exercise 6.2. So that y equals to log 1 plus x minus 2x by 2 plus x Well, x is greater than minus 1. This point is very important for x is greater than minus 1 is an increasing function of x is an increasing function of x in x throughout its domain. Okay, method is same. Just have to show that f dash x would be greater than 0. Okay, let's see what is dy by dx. It is ddx of log 1 plus x minus ddx of 2x by 2 plus x. Okay, so proceed. What do you get? Log of this derivative I can write here 1 by 1 plus x and 1 plus x ka 0 plus 1. Okay, then minus square of denominator. Directly I am writing, try to understand. 2 plus x denominator derivative of numerator 2x का derivative is 2 minus 2x 2 plus x का derivative that is 0 plus 1. So what did you get? dy by dx equals to 1 by 1 plus x. Okay, let's simplify this. This is 2 plus x whole square. This is 4 plus 2x minus 2x. This is cancelled. Okay, now again same 1 plus x 2 plus x whole square. So this will be multiplied here 2 plus x whole square minus 4 into 1 plus x. Simplification now. So how to simplify? This is 4 plus x square plus 4x minus 4 minus 4x gets cancelled. Okay. Now conclusion is dy by dx is x square by 1 plus x 2 plus x whole square. So how to prove this is positive? Look at square of any number is positive, whatever may be the value of x. 2 plus x also is square is positive. So I can write here square of any number is greater than 0. 2 plus x, then I can write greater than equal to 0. This square is also greater than 0. The deciding factor is 1 plus x. So when x is greater than minus 1, this is given to us. Look at the number line. Minus 1 से any value put here. Suppose this is 0, this is minus 0.5. Suppose I put minus 0.5. So 1 plus x will be minus 0.5 plus 1 means also greater than 0. So this is greater than 0, this is greater than 0. Because of this condition, this is also greater than 0. Implies dy by dx equals to greater than 0. Therefore, the function is an increasing function. The function is an increasing function. Okay, this is done. See another question on this. That is, prove that. This is question number 9. Prove that y equals to 4 sin theta by 2 plus cos theta minus theta is an increasing function of theta. Is an increasing function of theta in 0 to pi by 2. That means we have to between 0 to pi by 2 this derivative is greater than 3. Okay, let's find the derivative. How to find y is a function of theta? So we will find dy by d theta equals to d theta of 4 sin theta by 2 plus cos theta minus d theta of theta. Okay, this is 2 plus cos theta whole square. Square of denominator, then denominator derivative of numerator. 4 sin theta derivative is 4 cos theta minus 4 sin theta, derivative of 2 denominator 2 minus sin theta minus theta का derivative 1. So what will you get? So that gives you dy by d theta 2 plus cos theta into 4 sin theta, or you can multiply it. Why to write one more line? 4 plus 2 8 cos theta plus 4 cos square theta minus plus 4 sin square theta divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square minus 1. Again that is 8 cos theta. If I take 4 common, cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1 plus 4 minus 2 plus cos theta whole square divided by 2 plus cos theta. So simplify it. So what do you get? 8 cos theta plus 4. Expand it. 4 plus cos square theta plus 4 cos theta divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. This 4 is cancelled. So we are finding dy by d theta equals to 8 cos theta minus 4 cos theta is 4 cos theta minus cos square theta 2 plus cos theta whole square. Okay, simplification part. This is cos theta common, 4 minus cos theta by 2 plus cos theta whole square. We are finding three parts. One is 2 plus cos theta whole square, other part is 4 minus cos theta, third part is cos theta. So 2 plus cos theta whole square the greater than 0. Then since cos theta lies between +1 and -1, means maximum value is cos theta. So 4 minus cos theta is also greater than 0. So deciding factor is 1 cos theta. So when look at here 0 to pi by 2 your interval given, then cos theta is positive. So you can write when theta belongs to is given you closed interval, so cos theta will be greater than equal to 0 because we are including both the points. So that is why equality will come up. So implies your f dash x or dy by d theta is greater than equal to 0. So greater than equal to 0 means the function is in increasing function, not strictly increasing function. Implies the function is an increasing function. Okay. One more question I will take. The question is find the least value of a question number 14. Find the least value of a for which the function f is given by for which the function f is given by fx equals to what is given to us, the x square plus ax plus 1 is strictly increasing on 1 2. So what is the meaning? X lies between 1 and 2. Find the value of a for which this is increasing. Simple method. Find f dash x. That is ddx of x square plus ax plus 1. So this is 2x. This is a constant 1 plus 0. So that is 2x plus a. Okay. Then fx is strictly increasing implies your f dash x is greater than 0. Okay, back to your situation now. Now your x lies between 1 and 2. You have to create this one. This f dash x you have to create here. So first I have to get 2 means 2 less than 2x less than 4. 2 I multiplied. Then make plus a2 all the 3 terms. So what shall I get? Implies 2 plus a less than 2x plus a less than 4 plus a. Implies 2 plus a less than f dash x less than 4 plus a. Okay, now f dash x is greater than 0. This is also greater than this term. That means you can write implies f dash x log f dash x greater than 0 implies 2 plus a is also greater than 0 implies a is greater than -2. तो a का वैल्यू -2 से ग्रेटर में दिस साइड a has to be -2 से this side. So what is the minimum value of a now? Least value means minimum value of a is -2. Or least value okay. So this we completed increase and decreasing function. Tomorrow we will start tangents and normals.